Hi guys, this is AC Gamer back with another video on Nikke Goddess of Victory. Now in today's video what I want to do is talk about the second part of the summer update. Now I am specifically calling it second part, but I'm not sure if the devs will, so they might just release another summer themed update but might not be closely related to the first part or this one we have currently right now, or they might might release another event that has a bit of connection with this. Now I don't specifically read anything about the lore story of anything about this new event we have. However, I do remember there is 7 characters stuck on this island or something like that. So if they wanted to do a part 2 of the summer themed, it could be they discover a new island or a ship comes to this island to pick them up, and it introduces new characters as well. So honestly, it makes sense for the devs to release a second part to the summer updates. Also because we do know that the summer themed is going to be lasting from June all the way to August, so it wouldn't honestly make sense if from June to August we have the summer theme going on, but they release character that has nothing to do with the summer update, or nothing that they don't look like summer characters. So I am hoping, or I am speculating, this is pure speculating, that we are going to be getting a second batch of summer, but I don't think it's going to be a limited character, because imagine having 4 limited characters in one, well, it's not really one update, but in the back-to-back update. I feel like that is honestly horrible if they do that. So I hope it's not another limited character coming out for the second batch, but it might just be regular characters. I feel like it would make sense. You get one batch of limited, one batch of like regular stuff. So finger crossed is like that. But yeah, there should be 2, maybe 1 new character coming out for the summer next part of the update, to last us all the way to August. I am going to speculate that we're going to get a little bit of little updates after the summer theme, and then eventually get the near collaboration just before anniversary, something like that. I'm speculating, this is pure speculation, but honestly it would make it would make the most amount of sense if the second part was coming out. So obviously with this video is to also help you guys know that maybe it's not the best idea to summon for both these limited characters right now, or like go for them. Wait for like testing. I have already done my testing on Mary. I'll say she's a mid-tier character, very good for healing, but the damage buff she provides not going to be useful universally. She's more of a flex unit for like solo raid when you're needing heals. You can definitely rely on Mary Bay Goddess. Now we have to wait for Neon, and I am hoping her damage is gonna help with the help blue team deal extra damage, but to make the blue team unit competitive. But at the same time, Neon might not also be a good character when she comes out, because honestly her skill sounds a little bit iffy, but at the same time could be absolutely amazing against a specific team, specific bosses, so the red type bosses. So yeah, that would be nice. However, the second batch of the character, if it isn't limited character, they might have good skills. Now many people have speculated that the reason why the limited characters we have really niche roles and it's not showing that the future content is going to be focusing on mono teams, but because limited units, they don't want to make a limited unit broken, because it will make people feel like they missed out on something amazing and might not feel like playing the game when they come back. Like when, let's say, a new player joins, like after the summer event goes away, they can't get the limited character, but they know the limited characters are extremely strong, then they're going to feel like they have no chance of being competitive or something like that. So it honestly makes sense if that's what the devs are going for, making sure the limited characters are not too broken. But I also feel like if the next 2 characters become, not next 2 characters, sorry, if the next batch of characters come out and they're not limited, then there's a higher chance of them being actually very good, because they will be added into the standard banner, and then we can get them even if they're strong. But yeah, make sure you are saving your resources, make sure you are preparing, and don't summon heavily for all these limited characters. I don't think they are good enough for you to max limit break or like get free copies of, because yes, you might like the lobby screen. So once you got a character maximum broken, you're able to, not maximum broken, but like 3 dupes in, you're able to have them as a wallpaper. It would be cool to have Mary as a wallpaper, because she looks absolutely amazing. But at the same time, is it worth using all that resources to get her when you don't know what's going to happen in the future, especially preparing for near collaboration? Now if you guys are enjoying the video, help me out by liking this video to help help the algorithm, help other people find this video. And if you guys don't want to miss out on future content on Nikke Goddess of Victory, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. And yeah, that's just what I wanted to say. It's just to remind you guys. Now with the summer events right now, This should be going away on the 7th of July, if I remember correctly. There is this side, well, from the story, a lot of people have pointed out there's like new characters that the devs haven't really, not new characters, well, it's either characters or skin, but there's a couple of characters there that have like a costume and or look different. So like is it Yarn as well as Sugar? No, Freema's skin is already in the game. I think it was Yarn and some other character. So a lot of people are pointing out that those are two new skins or either new characters, but the devs haven't said anything about those characters, literally, and it feels like they've invested in making this character look very nice. So it would make no sense for them to not well, it would make zero sense if they don't release a character or skin that looks exactly like that. So honestly, the fact that they haven't mentioned it means that they could potentially release that skin later on, and if they're going to release that skin later on, that could also be part of the summer update, and they will release another character to go alongside those specific new skins or characters. They could be the new characters or they could be the new skin. I am banking on it being a new skin rather than it being a new character, because it kind of feels weird to introduce them in that way. But it could be Yarn and another character. We saw like a new skin. Let me actually check something real quick. If I go over to Yarn, if you guys don't know who Yarn is, she's a burst one. I think it's Yarn. I can't remember. Yeah, Yarn. So this is her. She does have like a skin or new version. I don't know what it is in the new events. So yeah, no costume shown. So I feel like they're honestly going to release that costume. I feel like it's a costume. I don't have any proof it's a costume. It might be a new character, but the fact that there isn't a section for that new costume for you guys to see it means they're definitely releasing a second batch of this summer themed in terms of releasing either that skin, because that skin is too amazing to not have in game. Honestly, summer is a season for the devs to earn a lot of money because they can release a lot of risky characters, if you get my drift. And I honestly feel like they could definitely make a lot more money if they release characters, a lot more skins. So right now we only have like 2 skins in the game, one for Pepper and one for Frima. Pepper is the battle pass one, which let me take a look at it right now. When is it going again? On the 5th of July. So they might potentially release another battle pass to have the Yarn skin in, or another character skin inside, or they might just make Yarn's costume cost a lot. But yeah, 17 days left for this. Okay. I'm not really too sure if they're going to release 2 battle pass back to back, honestly, or summer themed battle pass, honestly. So that, I don't think that's going to make sense if they do that. Actually, they could add it into this mission pass over here, because this is going away in 12 days. So they could add that skin I was talking about that was shown in the event into this mission pass over here. But I feel like, yeah, it feels like they are going to be releasing future summer themed characters, either related to ocean, the sea, well, that's the same thing, either related to water, so the color scheme could be bluish. It could be a character that's wearing a swimsuit. I think we already have too many of that though, but we never know. It could be a character in a summery dress, a character in a boat. Oh, Helm. It could be a character similar to Helm, because Helm, honestly, if I saw Helm right now, I would have assumed that she was released during this event. So we could get a character similar to Helm, the way she looks. Yeah, all of that stuff. You get my drift. It's been a boy, AC Gamer. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'm out.